Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you, he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Okay, let's check out Yavin, whatever it was called. I've already forgot the name of it. I was checking out supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been into the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. Okay, someone's eating supplies. We can head there now, I guess. Is that this room? This thing, I guess? Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn packages to indicate the theft was from pests or vermin. It looks more like some unknown person has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they have managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. I mean, the ship's not that big, so... let's go for a wander, I guess. In here would be my guess. You think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. What rooms are not used? No one's in here. Candrass is in here. Mission's in this room, right? You think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. What's the exit? Behind me again? Just guiding me to where they are? Med room. Let's try the med room. You hear the echo of footsteps coming from the direction of the cargo hold.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
A little girl. Where did you come from?
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Muchashakapaka.
I still don't understand you. She frowns and looks at you helplessly. Okay, we now have a child. Sasha. Wasn't that the name of the person from Dantooine who they were looking for? We've heard the name Sasha before. I'm pretty sure that was the Twi'lek outside the dock in Dantooine, right? What's the quest say? Strange stowaway. You've encountered a young girl on board the Ebon Hawk. Obviously a stowaway. The language she speaks, while sounding like Mandalorian, translates into pure gibberish. She may know the language, but she certainly doesn't know how to use it. Yet it seems to be the only language she knows. It might be possible to try talking to her, but dumping her on the planet is also a possibility.
Muchashakapaka.
Can you tell me your name? The girl looks at you oddly puzzled. My name is Yurizin. You are?
Muchashakapaka.
The girl points to herself. Sasha. Your name is Sasha, right?
Muchashakapaka.
She nods. Where are you from, Sasha? Taris? The girl looks at you quizzically, not understanding. Does the name Laraka ring a bell? What about Rundil Od Sulam? The girl looks at you quizzically, not understanding. How did you get on my ship, Sasha? The girl looks at you quizzically, not understanding. Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
Mandalori. That's your word for Mandalorian. So you do know them.
Selima Wanga Kunbikin.
But are you a Mandalorian child then?
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu.
So you're human. You learned the word somewhere though. The girl obviously doesn't understand. We'll try again.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Say something else, Sasha.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Don't really know if any of these are going to help us here. Leesfer? Everything is safe. Is that it?
Tonki ba non
She points towards one of
tontek.
the Ebon Hawk's surface panels. You sleep there? Leesfer means sleep.
Tong abuk
The girl looks
shami no
puzzled.
no.
She gestures around her. It's... no. I don't understand.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Brischag? What is that?
Tong abuk shami no
The girl
no.
points at things around her. It's a thing? Something around here.
Muchashakapaka.
The girl waves her hand about, making a swooshing sound. No, I don't understand what you're getting at.
Tonki ba non tontek.
SO1? She points to herself. I need to hear more.
Tong abuk
The girl hides her
shami no
face
no.
behind her hands for a moment. You're hiding. Na SO1 is a
Tonki
hide?
ba non
The girl
tontek.
appears unsure. I didn't get all of that, but sure.
Selima wanga kunbi.
Can we just keep going with these? Do we get it right?
Donki ba. Donki.
That panel? That's what Lisfa means. The panel, all of this, is your home. Lisfa means home. The girl smiles. Brishtag, what is that?
Dong abuk
The girl points at things all around her. It's your home? Is that it? The girl waves her hand about, making a whooshing sound. Brishtag, it means starship, doesn't it?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You're hiding in the starship. It's your home. I understand.
Muchashakapaga.
You've said that before. What is Gondazin?
Muchashakapaga.
The girl laughs and points at you. Something about me? Yes, but what?
Dong abuk
The girl smiles and
shami
pats
no
her
nok.
chest. You're Gondazin? No, that's not it.
Muchashakapaga.
You've said that before. What is Gondazin?
Muchashaka.
The girl laughs and points at you. You've already said that. What about it?
Dong abuk
The girl
shami
smiles
no
and pats her
nok.
chest. It's something you like. Yes, Gondazin means you like it.
Muchashakapaga.
You like me. I understand.
Selima wanga kunbikin.
Ne abts. You said that when I first found you.
Kipuna. Bona
The girl slaps her leg. Abts means hit. Is that it?
Kipuna.
She frowns and slaps her leg again. So abs is to hurt. Now abs means not hurt. Is that it?
Donki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I won't hurt you.
Donki ba non tontek.
Yum. What kind of word is that?
Dong abuk
The girl seems
shami
puzzled.
no nok.
She points towards elsewhere in the ship. It's a part of the ship. A room?
Muchashakapaga.
She mimics an act which looks like she's chewing something. Yum, you mean food, don't you? Yum is food?
Selima wanga
She smiles.
kunbikin.
Nugis. Is that all one phrase?
Kipuna.
The girl thinks for a moment and then stabs downwards several times with her finger. The floor? Nugis means floor? She covers her mouth with her hand. That could be anything. I don't get it.
Donki ba non tontek.
Nugis. Is that all one phrase? You're talking down. I don't understand.
Kipuna.
She covers her mouth with her hand. You're not speaking now. Nugis means now. Now Nugis is not now or before.
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
You want some food now. You're hungry.
Ba non tontek.
Tabbed you? What do you mean?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
Girl points to her mouth. I don't understand. I'll have to think about it.
Donki.
Say something else, Sasha.
Donki ba non tontek.
Tabbed you? What do you mean?
Muchashakapaga.
The girl points to her mouth. You want me to tell you a story? About what?
Donki
She
ba
points at
non
you.
tontek.
So, tabbed means tell me about? I get it.
Donki ba non tontek.
Communicate with Sasha in her language.
Muchashakapaga.
Why are you hiding on my ship?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
You came to the ship before. You were very scared. Why?
Kipuna. Bona na kichu.
You left the Mandalorians and hid here on the ship?
Donki ba non tontek.
You don't want to leave. The Ebon Hawk is your home.
Dong abuk shami
She
no
nods.
nok.
The Ebon Hawk is not your home, Sasha. Not your first home, anyway.
Tong abuk shami no nok.
Tell me about your home before.
Tong
The girl thinks for a long
non
moment.
tontek.
Dantooine. There is someone there who will take you home.
Tong abuk shami no
She seems
nok.
uncertain. Yes, you can go home. The girl seems to think about this, but says nothing. Is that everything with that then? After considerable effort, you have managed to communicate with the young stowaway, whose name appears to be Sasha, and learned what she was doing aboard the ship. Apparently she was once held by the Mandalorians long enough to learn their speech, but nothing else. And she escaped from them long enough to stow away on the Ebon Hawk and hide. Her original home seems to be Dantooine. Perhaps someone there could help her. Well, I guess we've got to go back to Dantooine for that then. But let's, for now, actually get off the ship and see what this station's all about. Who do we want to take? I feel like Canderous might be a good one for this place. Karth. Because this was the one that was already in the computer, right? From Davik's days.
What? Ready? Yes?
They like having doors, don't they? Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davik's, isn't it? But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. You don't sound like a Trandoshan. And you're not one of Davik's. Who are you? What do you want? I'm trying to save the galaxy from the Sith. Sith? They haven't been here in 50 years. Not since the last war. Don't see why they'd start making a habit of it now. Still, all my business with the Sith is old news. Politics ain't my affair. So as long as you don't get all worked up, I guess I can let you in. It would be nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Trandoshans and smugglers aren't exactly stunning conversationalists. Trandoshans and smugglers? What are you talking about? They come here every once in a while. That's how I keep in the loop, you know? But Trandoshan lizard speak is kinda hard to follow, and they have a pretty limited imaginations. Smugglers ain't much better either. Look, this is getting kind of awkward through this door. If you'll just hold on a minute, I'll open this damn thing up and we can talk more face to face. Just have to fiddle with this damn door lock. Thing keeps jamming. There we go. It's a bit smaller than I imagined. Thought it was a huge space station. I mean, it's got more doors, so maybe. Nice views, though. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Don't see your kind out here at all anymore. Not since the war, at any rate. What brings you here? I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council? Don't tell me you're a Jedi. You sure don't look it. They have sent me to stop Darth Malak. Darth Malak? Never heard of him. Or is he the new Sith Lord who's giving the Republic such a hard time now? I haven't been keeping up on recent news. He's the Dark Lord of the Sith. A new Dark Lord, is he? Always seems a new one pops up no matter how many you kill. Your business with him is none of my business, of course. I don't want to pry, but why are you way out here? Running? When I acquired the Ebon Hawk, it had the coordinates for your station. Acquired, huh? Well, figures Davik would be lazy enough to leave it in the nav computer. Didn't leave anything about this system, did he? Ancient ruins or anything? What ruins? Yavin's fourth moon used to hold a great number of temples dedicated to the ancient Sith. When Naxar Kun came here 50 years ago, he used the temples in his efforts to crush the Republic. He failed, obviously. The Republic bombarded the surface almost into oblivion during their counterattack. Now all that's left is a lot of craters and a little bit of jungle. You can find stuff there afterwards, but I've pretty much got everything there was to find there. Mostly all I've been doing for the last couple of years has been tinkering with what I've found there, getting some of it to work, and modifying the stuff the smugglers and Trundoshans bring me to look at. Who are the Trundoshans? The Trundoshans? Mercenaries and bounty hunters. Scum, mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Oh, sort of like Rhodians. No, nothing like Rhodians. Trostonians are ugly, disgusting creatures. But you'd never want to say that to their faces. Rip your head clean off, probably. Why are they here? They found me here a couple of years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations, but we worked out a deal. I'd give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they'd keep me supplied with food and new materials. It's worked out well so far. For years, really. With Davik gone, they've been getting ideas, though. Anything else you want to know? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Yeah, well, what do you want to know? Tell me about the system. Well, the guest giant here is Yavin. It's got a whole bunch of moons around it. The only really interesting one is Yavin 4, though, and it's been pretty much picked clean. What was on Yavin 4? When Exar Kun started the Great War 50 years ago, he used Yavin 4 as a base, loading a lot of his Sith temples there. When he lost, the Republic came and bombed the surface of the planet, destroying pretty much everything. Pretty much everything? Well, you could still find a few things here and there on the surface, some buried from the bombardment, some that looked much, much older. I've been there a bunch of times and found pretty much all there was to find. I took them back here and tinkered with them a bit, getting them up and working, or improving them. I have a bunch you can look at if you're interested. Maybe purchase? Sure, what do you have? Yeah, I have a few things kicking around the place. Stuff the Trundoshans and smugglers have brought me to look at, and a few things I've been making from parts. They aren't cheap, though. They pay a lot for what I can make, and anything I sell to you, I can't exactly sell to them, now can I? But if you're willing to pay, I've got a few of my more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time. I don't have what you want right now. Here, have a look. Okay. So this is what you sell currently. Woof. There's some of these prices. I don't think any of these are like part of our build. At least not yet. But can we sell stuff to you? Make some money, clear this inventory out a bit. I mean, they don't sell for anything. Jedi robes. Do we have spare Jedi robes? See, my concern is I don't want to sell something that someone could have equipped. These just look different. I think I prefer the blue one, personally. Personally, I prefer the brown, like traditional brown one. Just looks better. But blue one is better defense, so... Do you think you'd be willing to sell me? Yeah, have a look. So how many of these we're going to use? I mean, someone could be using Davik's war suit, because I'm not using it anymore, right? It's not like these sell for a great deal. It's not like they're going to make us hundreds of money, is it? This one is like 600. That's not too bad. That's the armor we can mod. Bunch of vibroblades. Well, we don't really need them. They don't also really sell for all that much. Lightsaber sells for like 585. It's not too bad. Bunch of blasters. I mean, yeah, we could sell all these, but it seems worth the effort. God, we could sell just about everything, huh? Sell all these mines I've never used. As soon as I do that, I'll probably want some, so I'll just leave it for now. Have we got everything from you? Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm nobody, doing nothing. I've been in this system for 50 years, before this station was ever built. I just sit around all day and tinker with this stuff and that, trying out a few of my ideas. Why did you come here? This station is an old Republic supply depot, from when they were fighting Exarch Kun. Once they destroyed Yavin 4's surface though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in and use this place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it turned out alright, and it's close to Yavin 4, where I got most of my parts. No one comes here except smugglers and Trandoshians anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it. Who are the smugglers? Rhodians, Aquilish, Twilix, whatever. They all work for an organization called the Exchange. You might have heard of them. They run smuggling operations all over the galaxy. Weapons, slaves, whatever someone's willing to pay you the price for. They find my talents very useful. Like the Trandoshians, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring, and pay me well for it. They also bring me news and supplies. I'd like to ask you something else. Well, what do you want to know? Do you know anything about ancient star maps or the Starforge? Never heard of them. Or it. There are plenty of artifacts on Yavin 4, but no forges or whatever. If that's all you're interested in, you'll probably want to try another system. How did you know Davik? He used to come here once in a while to trade. He worked for the Exchange, big-time smugglers. The Trandoshians didn't really want to get on his bad side, so they let it go. But now he's gone. Things are a bit more uncertain. I think that's everything. I'm not really interested in any more questions right now. Sure. I'll be leaving now. Well, suit yourself. I'll probably be here if you get back. So what about these doors though? Can we go through these? Access denied. I'm assuming it's the same for this one. Okay, well I guess we can check in every now and then. See if there's any new stuff. For now I don't think there's anything we particularly want. Remember, I've got speed boost. So we nip back to Dantooine then. And drop off our stowaway potentially? Or whatever the case may be. No, we only just left. Kinda wish you'd drop me outside the ship to run all the way bloody through. This isn't the exit mission. This is your room. Just testing you. I don't know, Bastila. Should we take Jahani? Not had her out and about yet. Not that we're doing much. Oh yeah, she does need leveling though. We'll just auto level. You're a Jedi Guardian, the same as me, so I can't imagine we'll use you that often unless I want a party of just melee peeps. But we'll see. She's level 10. Pure Guardian. I'm sure it was you that mentioned her, right? Greetings, Sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Only if I can ask you something in return. As you desire, though I suspect there is little information I possess that would be of use to an off-worlder such as yourself. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Undu Otsulum. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. There is a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, Sentient. Are you certain of this? Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, Sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly. I'll bring you to my ship. Let's go there now. I am most anxious to see her. Though you have aged, young Sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I'm here to return you to your father. I see the jurism was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive that your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home.
Dong abuk shami nonok. Dong ki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kunbikin.
Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I'm sure that the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. You're welcome. Not really sure what I said at the end there, but I guess that's that wrapped up. Don't want a bloody kid on board. Got enough mouths to feed in here. So everything else is just background stories from people as we find out more about them. Okay, with that then, shall we start heading towards our actual next planet? Which I think is going to be Tatooine. I think is the next best place to go. You know what? I will save. Before we do anything. Oh, check the vendor actually before we go. Because he has got something. I can't remember how much it is, but it was super expensive, wasn't it? Let's take you. Take you again. But there's John across the bloody loading bay to the shop. Because you have some of the equipment I could do with. Welcome to my shop. Feel free to look around. Take a break from the trials of Jedi training. Speaking of which, I hear you've heard about the Kinrath Caves. The lightsaber crystal caves? How did you know that? I have my sources. Anyway, I've got a little proposal for you. Those Kinrath caves are crawling with crystals. Valuable crystals. Sure, the Jedi use them to make their lightsabers. But it's not like they need all of them, right? I'd pay very handsomely for any crystals that happen to end up in my eager hands. I doubt the Order would approve of such transactions. It's not like you have to tell the Jedi Council what you're doing, and it's not like anyone's going to miss a few extra crystals, right? Anyway, think about it. Bring me those crystals here, and I'll buy them from you. No questions asked. You might want to keep one for yourself, though. You'll need it for your lightsaber.
How dare you make such an offer? This is an insult to everything the Jedi stand for.
The crystals are sacred. No self-respecting Jedi would ever do such a thing.
What's the big deal? It's not like you're hurting anyone. There's plenty of crystals in that cave. So what's the harm in giving me a couple? You wouldn't be the first, you know. I don't think the Jedi Council approves. But they don't make a big deal about it. They've got more important things to worry about. But enough of this. I'm sure there's another reason you came to my shop. What can I do for you? I'd like to see what you have for sale. Excellent. As always, my selection is somewhat limited. The Zerga Corp has a monopoly on some of the supplies. But I'm sure you'll find all my inventories of the highest quality. And I've got a few special items that you won't find anywhere else. So yeah, we still need to buy, I think it's the CNS Strength Enhancer, but it's like 8,500. I think that's probably the only thing we need to get from him. So I think we have everything else according to this build I'm going for. Nothing else really here that I need. Is this what I already have? Or is it a different one? I don't know. They're all... Some of them look the same. No, the one we've got is the one we want. That might be a different one. Stealth fields. I'm sure there's some nice guns here and stuff, but... Money. Okay, well I think that's it. Then, let's get out of here. So we need 8,500, was it? Instantly forgot. We'll say 9,000 for argument's sake, then we'll come back and grab that if we haven't found better by then. Okay. Tatooine then. Ugh. Desert. It's gonna be all hot. There's sand everywhere. Something about it being coarse and something.